What's up, guys? Gold Gaming here, back with a tank review. So before they start a video, as I always say, if you want to send me any replays, please feel free to hit the link down in the description. That'll take you to my Discord server, where you can post any replays in the respective channel. I also got my Discord information down there if you want to send me friend requests and DM me replays. You can do that too. And last but not least, there's also an email down there that you can use to email me replays. Of course, with a short description, like how much damage you do, what tank, and what map, and we'll see if we get them onto the channel. Also, help drop a like and hit that subscribe button. It tells me that this channel is doing really well, or people are still watching this channel, and yeah. So you guys can obviously tell by the thumbnail and the title and the tank I'm sitting on. I'm going to be doing a tank review on the Digger Max. This was a request by a viewer, and yeah, let's get to it. So before this starts, I literally just got this tank just to do the review, so I didn't buy all the equipment, but if I was going to, of course, I would run the gun rammer, defense system, and the improved optics. I would also run the enhanced gun laying drive, improved assembly, and the engine accelerator, and then of course vertical stable. Well, I would probably run refined gun for the accuracy, toolbox, and the consumable delivery system. This is what I ran for the ammunition. Not too much. I mean, it's not like you're carrying a lot. Provisions, of course, I run double rations and then the improved fuel. And consumables, just a basic setup with adrenaline. And let's get on to compare tanks. Alrighty, here we are on compare tanks. As you see, we got the Digger Max versus the M18 Hellcat, the SU-100, SU-100Y, and the WZ-131GFT. You go ahead and look, there is a lot of green and there is some red across the board. The Digger Max is about average at tier 6. It's not anything special. If we go ahead and look across the board, this has decent DPM. It's nothing compared to the WZ. It has 180 on the penetration. Again, that's about average. 310 alpha, which is average as well, not the best. The SU and both SUs have better alpha. Show velocity, it is middle of the pack. Low, but not like devastatingly low. We go over to aim time. It is very, very decent when it comes to aim time. It's not like anything like the other three. The only difference is the Hellcats. And dispersion 0.326. It is better than most. Move down to the mobility. 40 forward, 12 backwards. Again, nothing special. And we go over to the camo. This thing has, it's a decent camo rating. It's, again, you're going to get spotted, but if you sit behind a bush, it does boost it up. It is premium, so it is a premium tank, so it is rich, so you will make a little more credits. 1.6, excuse me, 168% credit coefficient. We go ahead and go down to the armor. It has no armor. I'm just going to put that out there. There's no armor on this thing. You're not going to bounce too many shots unless they hit your gun mantlets. Another thing I did forget to mention, where is it? The gun dispersion elevation. This thing has 15 degrees of gun depression. So it looks funny when you're going over the top of the hill using max gun depression. And the other thing to note is this thing does have a horrible view range, so that's why I do run the other stuff to get it up there. Let's get on to the armor inspector. Alrighty, so here we are. We got the Digger Max is being shot by the M4A3E8 Sherman, decent medium tank, American. You're going to see there is a lot of green frontally, so as I said, you're not going to bounce too many. There are a couple of auto-bounce zones around these sides, but the cheeks right around the gun are going to be pennable. You can side scrape in a pinch. It's just you have to worry about, because this part right here is angled, so you'd have to be looking like this around the corner. This thing, I do want to go ahead and say this thing does have 8 degrees left and right. And again, if I can grab the gun, there we go. 15 degrees of gun depression on the back. Again, if you use that max 15, you are still pennable, of course, on the fronts and the back. So you want to play this kind of like a, like in the back sniping. Not camping. You want to, be getting shots off and move when you need to move. Another thing to note is right here on the front, there is a chance to bounce if you're moving back and forth. You can bounce as well, but of course the sides and rear are you're just going to go straight through. Another thing which I'm not too sure will happen. I wonder if you're able to hit that gun. See if you can disable the gun from the inside, because it does show when you are using that 15 degrees of gun depression. Also, if you are looking over a hill like this, people are able to shoot in and, HE you on the inside. So that is something to worry about. Go ahead and go over to the modules. As you can see, ammo rack right here and ammo rack right there. So, loader also right there. So literally all you have to do is shoot in this area right here and you have a good chance to damage that ammo rack. 2 shots, of course, will detonate it. Another thing to note is the fuel tank or the engine is right here in the front, so that is another thing you do have to worry about. Fuel tank is right there. I have in the few games I've played, I haven't been set on fire, I don't think. So it's something to worry about, but it's when you're playing with these rear turreted or rear gunned tanks, you do have to worry about the engine and stuff being up in the front. Let's get on to the replays. Alrighty, here we are on Middleburg. We are on the southern spawn, and this is, of course, a supremacy game. Now, the Dicker Max is, as I said, it is not a frontline or, like, second-line support. I recommend playing this from the back or as far away as enemies as you can. This replay, we are going to go ahead and go into a kind of an odd position, one that's very out in the open. I do not recommend taking this position. I actually just went here and I got kind of lucky this game. And as you can see, the KV2 is spotted over here. I'm looking, trying to see if anyone will get spotted or if anything will come, but I am actually going to be focusing these guys over here. Type 64, I get a kind of lucky shot on him. You can see my driver was hit, and I was not able to get back. STRV, over there, I didn't get a shot into him, but he puts a shot into me. Type 64, the Chi 2 is over there as well. I get a lucky shot onto him, I bounce a shot on the gun, and I do take a shot as well. I'm pulling forward again, and missed that shot, but pulled back before I get shots. I don't know if you can see the dirt over there, but dirt was flying up. Again, looking for shots. This thing does have an 8.4 second reload, and again, it's accurate, but you do have to be careful. You want to let the reticle zoom in as far as you can. Again, you're not going to hit every shot, but you can get the troll snapshots. SCVRV again. Unfortunately, I missed that one. This thing does have a tendency to hit low. Maybe it's just me, but there is a tendency for it to want to hit low. I do go ahead and take out the Chi 2, which leaves the SCRV over here alone. Also, he's the last tank in the game, or last enemy tank. He's going to pull forward a little too far, and we do put one through his drive wheel to take him out for my second kill. All in all, this was a third class. I did 1,000 damage and made 26,000 credits with the 2 kills. I'm going to go over to the team. I was not top of the leaderboard, and the KV2, both KV2s and the Cromwell did a fairly decent job. And last but not least, we are on Black Goldfield. We are on the southern spawn, and this is a good representation of how you want to play the Dicker Max if you do want to hop into it just for some fun. I mean, I personally will not I'm not going to keep this tank. I may try to ace it. It does feel very easily, it is easily aceable, but it's like, again, it's not something I'm gonna, ooh, I wanna go play the Dicker Max. Also, if you do look, that is the 15 degrees of gun depression. It looks ridiculous. Ridiculous. Dicker Max, anyways, I'm pulling up to a bush. This thing does have decent camo when in a bush. You're not likely to get spotted if there was an enemy sitting over there. But the majority of the enemy team is actually going to go towards the our right side, which that means we can go on a farming frenzy. We do get quite a lot of damage for a tier 6 game in this. VK, unfortunately I do miss. As you can see, this thing does have a tendency to hit low. Or again, maybe that's just me. It's probably someone's gonna be like, oh no, I can hit this thing pretty high. Looking for shots on the KV-1S, VK over there. Unfortunately, I missed that shot. I'm like, I should have waited, because he stops right there. I could have gotten a nice shot on him. AT-27, I get a lucky shot onto him, 321. And the SU-100Y is spotted over there. I think I get spotted. No, I don't. And, looking for more shots. I do go ahead and I'm actually going to pull around to the other side of this rock, because I am actually spotted. I don't get hit, I don't think. But I notice this LTTB pulling over here. And he is going to pull up right there, and I'm going to get a very unlucky snapshot. He takes a little bit of damage, which is, great on my part. Pump the adrenaline, and he misses, but I go ahead and take him out. And, yeah. Bounce that shot there. I don't know how, but the AT-7 right there, I go and put one through his tracks, and he's actually going to get tracked in place right there before he gets to move, and I am actually going to take him out. Boom. VK-2001 over there pulls forward just before I reload, but he's going to pull back, and I put a shot into him, bring him down to a one-shot. This Annihilator is going to spam B for a couple of seconds. I don't know why. M41 Bulldog over there. I'm going to go ahead and put shots into him. He's going to be like, where did that come from? And I am actually going to take him out. Boom. KV-1S over there is next up on the hit list. Is also the last tank. He does pull forward just before I have a chance to get a shot. And I believe I get one more shot in on him to bring me up to about 2k. And that's going to be it. All in all, decent damage, a decent game. As you can see, 2.1 thousand damage. It was a second class, and I also got the Hollow-Nemons, however the hell you say that, medal for killing 3 tanks with one of them has to be higher. And made 40,000 credits with the 3 kills. Going to go over to the team. I was top of the leaderboard. When you're in tier 6, you want to aim for about 2k damage. That's about average. That's a little bit higher than what you usually get. Most tier 6 get about 1,000 damages. There's not a lot of HP to get around. Alrighty, if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and drop a like, hit the subscribe button, as well as the bell, to notify when I upload in the future. If you want to see any more reviews or replays, let me know in the comment section, and we'll see if we can get them. Also, if you want to send me replays, please feel free to hit that link down in the description. That will take you to my Discord server, where you can post any replays in the respective channel. I also got my Discord information down there. If you want to send me a friend request, you can do that too, and DM me replays. Email's also down there if you want to email me replays. And, of course, the short description, like how much damage, what tank, and what map, and we'll see if we get them onto the channel. Like I was saying, if you want to see any more, reviews on any tanks, let me know. We'll see if we get them on, of course, if I have access to them. Let me think. I am working up on the Bat Chat. I am on the Bat Chat 25T AP. I may do a review, as I am having some fun in that tank, so we'll see what's going to happen with that. Probably coming up tomorrow, I'll have some replays that were sent to me, and we'll see if we get another tank review out on another tank. I'm not going to mention which one. So, yeah. That about sums this video up, and until next time, we'll see you on the battlefield.